Are you fear of the world? Don't you see any possibility? Don't you think you're able to make it? Are you afraid to get rejected? Where does the true courage come from? Is inner deficiency and fear just an emotion that must be overcome? It's not the critic who counts. It's not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the door of deeds could have done it different. The credit belongs to the person who actually in the arena, whose face is marred with dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again and again, and who in the end, while he may know the triumph of high achievement, at least when he falls, he does so daring greatly. Live in the arena. Live with courage. Don't hide and take the chance. I, Theodore Roosevelt, will dare greatly. If you live with courage, you will know that you are going to fail. What does vulnerability means to you? First date after fall apart, getting fired, being in front of the public. Vulnerability is not matter whether you win or lose. It's a courage you take when you don't know what's going to happen. Vulnerability is not a weakness. Vulnerability are most accurate ways to measure courage. Most people take this attitude. I don't care what others think. Actually, right, we do. We totally care. We are neurobiologically hardwired to care what people think. We have not hacked that. We care what people think. But the deal is that we have to be very specific about whose opinions of we matter and rely from the feedback from the people that do give good feedback. And you know who makes that list? People who love you not despite of your imperfection vulnerability, but because of your imperfection vulnerability. Not just yes people, but people like, yeah, that kind of sucked, and you were really out of line. That was not okay. I encourage you, but you should fix that. No vulnerability, no creativity. No tolerance for failure, no innovation. It is that simple. If you're not willing to fail, you can't innovate. And yeah, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. Yeah, it's gonna be uncomfortable. Yeah, you're gonna learn about blind spots that you didn't even know you had. And then you're gonna be grateful for that moment, and that's how we move forward. Brave leaders are never silent around hard things, and that requires courage and vulnerability. Let me ask you, have you ever seen courage in your life or others' life that did not require uncertainty, risk, and emotional exposure? There is no courage without vulnerability. How many of you were raised to believe that courage is an important value, that you should be brave with your life? And how many of you were raised to believe that vulnerability is weakness? Does anyone here to manage to live to this point in your life without uncertainty, risk, or emotional exposure? No, we do vulnerability. And here's the thing, we can't go it alone. We are neurobiologically hardwired for connection with other people. In the absence of connection, love, and belonging, there is always suffering. You can't go it alone. But here's the thing, you share with people who've earned the right to hear your story. Your story is a privilege to hear. You share it with people who've earned it the right to hear it. You will fall apart and fail. It will hurt you. But it's a choice a choice we should make every day. I will choose courage over comfort. I can't promise about tomorrow, but I will choose courage today. As you grow up, you will realize how much time is amazing, precious, and a resource that is never reproduced. You need to know it's time for you to just show yourself. Vulnerability is hard, and it's scary, and it feels dangerous. But it's not as hard, scary, or dangerous as getting to the end of our lives and having to ask ourselves, what if I would have shown up? What if I would have said I love you? What if I would have come off the blocks? Show up, be seen, answer the call to courage. 'Cause you're worth it. You're worth being brave. Thank you all.